The divine is making an example out of you. Okay, this is on a big scale. Like when you got somebody that's done something wrong in the eyes of the law that could be technically quite small, but the judge and the jury make an example out of those people and give them a harsh sentence or like punishment. Well, this is what's happening with you in the most positive way. That's a negative way. We don't like that. But this is what's happening in the most positive way when it comes to you. This is in regards to how you look, how you feel, how you are, and how you're perceived, and also when it comes to the financial structure of how you live. Okay, I am picking up on a lot of recognition. Do you know what also came through? Hang on, but before that, my love, if you haven't liked and subscribed already, please do so, because I'd love to have you here. Over here, we talk about level ups, glow ups, and I tap in deeply for you for what the divine wants you to know on your level up journey. So yeah, my darling, it'll be a privilege to have you here. So what I was saying was, you know what came to mind? You know, like, the women will mostly relate to this, but you know when you go to a club and security or whoever owns it calls you forward and they're like, you come straight to the front of the queue, and you're walking past and everyone's looking at you like, huh? Yeah, that's you walking straight to the front of the queue. This is because you've done so much work behind the scenes, my love. It's kind of like whilst others were performing and putting on a show, you were healing, okay? You were healing to close off that cycle once and for all. And this is why this is coming in for you. Now, what I'm getting through is what they call it, what are they called? What's them things in the middle of a lighthouse? A lighthouse is coming through. So I don't know if you've seen that in a film, real life, or online, whatever. Something about a lighthouse. Could be a metaphor though. That's why the divine's saying that to me. You are the lighthouse. Okay. Also, what's coming through is water manifestation, daffodils, sunflowers, lions, and a torch of some sort. So you might have had to recently use a torch in the dark for something. I don't know. Take whoever that's for, take that, okay? But so you're getting skipped to the front of the line. You're skipping the queue. You're being made an example out of. I feel like a lot of people have doubted you, honey. And not only that, I feel like you've doubted yourself along your journey. And you've had to do a lot of work when it comes to this aspect of you. Let me go here for you. Okay, but the divine's had your back the whole time. And even though in the worst of situations, the reason why you never gave up, because even in your darkest situations, you knew there was some underlying feeling in you that everything's going to be okay, that everything's going to be more than okay. That's what kept pushing you forward. Even though at times you wanted to give up. You, my darling, you're one of the divine's strongest soldiers. Yeah, look, strength in reverse came out. For some of you, okay, this is like talking about losing like a lot of confidence, okay? Giving up. You wanted to give up, but you didn't. I feel like you gave up on aspects of that were a part of you that didn't serve you anymore. But furthermore, the divine's saying congratulations, because even the fact that you realize that makes you ahead of the game anyway. A lot of people don't realize and want to accept accountability for their own actions and the role they played in their own lives and others. But I feel like I'm talking to the collective that did do that. You did that, honey. I promise you, not a lot of people would do that, okay? Trust me, I've worked with thousands across this globe. They don't. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh, okay, listen. You, wise soul, I do feel like you're super, super wise, okay? And whilst you were going through this transitional phase of your life, you're also an alchemist as well, but I feel like you were getting divine downloads of some sort of wisdom. I'm not talking about the thank you, Spirit. I'm not talking about the wisdom that, that's out there and so forth. I'm more talking about you were gifted with this wisdom through your own experience, your own downloads, and your own realizations of the lessons that you had to learn. Okay, it's kind of like here, okay, it says following the rules. I feel like you were given a divine blueprint that you didn't even know was a blueprint, and that's why you were carried on walking forward and overcoming these obstacles through, it seemed like it wasn't your own actions. I feel like you were just being guided there. This was the invisible divine blueprint that was being given to you. Okay, and also the color blue could be relevant. But what we have here, the divine says you literally close out this cycle. And that's why this brand new cycle has opened up for you, which is talking about here significant success and happiness and implementation of ideals. The divine's really proud of you. And if you look here, sorry, on two different of my tarot decks, we've got the King and Queen of Pentacles. And I'm taking this as you mastered the two different aspects of yourself, your masculine and feminine sides. Now, bearing in mind, we all do have masculine and feminine. I don't want to hear about all that toxic, weird shizzle that goes around on the internet. Oh, masculine, alpha, and all that. Masculine, alpha, no, all that. Oh, shut the frick up, right? We've all got masculine and feminine energies within us. You have managed to alchemize, balance, restore, and work with those two aspects of yourself. Props to freaking you, my love. So I do feel like here, when it comes to your financial upgrades, this is talking about, especially if you've got the King and Queen. Normally, if you just have one of these two, it's like, you got stuff going on, but you've got a hell of a lot freaking going on. This is like ultimate stability, ultimate security. I do feel like if you're not doing so already, you will be running a super successful business or multiple, okay? You may well could be the next generation of masterful entrepreneurship. Oh no, why did I say entrepreneurship? Yeah, I said it right. So there's a lot of fast communication coming in for you. I do feel like this is in the 3D, and I also am picking up that this is within the divine talking to you as well. So source energy is going to be giving you heavy communication. I feel like they have done, but that's about to pick up a lot of speed, honey. We've literally got this is very quick, a lot of downloads. And I feel like I'm talking to somebody also, that you are somebody that is able to maintain a dominant high frequency. It's not like you are, and I've been through this myself, when you're not able to maintain a dominant high frequency. So your kind of results are a bit like this. Also, guys, if you're a woman, stay there. Let me put you on a bit of game, okay? Because you've got to remember, we have hormones that are really at play. Stay there. I'm going to show you. Okay, right, listen. So we have hormones at play. Even though we're doing all of our routines and rituals and dedication to self, they can still be at play. Now, we can alchemize those and do them naturally, but what actually really helped for me, and I'm not sponsored by these, by the way, I'm just literally putting you on game here, okay, my lovelies. Super B complex, okay, but they've got to be the methylated ones. I actually got, I don't know if you can, it's a light. I got these ones. I literally just got them off Amazon Prime. I swear I have an Amazon delivery every day. I live on there. All right. But it's the methylated, and this brand, I've been on these for a while. And what I will say is that these really help kind of bash away all those hormonal, fluctuations, we'll call them. Because we give birth, we're able to give birth, and even if you're not, we still have the freaking hormones that are at play. So this can be a detriment to maintaining that high frequency. But please get some Super B complex, but they've got to be methylated. Yes, methylated, they're more the high-end price of B supplements, but you're gonna need it, okay? I swear to God. And anyway, I'll do a separate video on this, but get some. It will help you maintain your high frequency, okay? And I ain't playing when it comes to that. So I feel like I am talking to somebody that is able to maintain a stable frequency, okay? Yeah, you are. And if you're not right now, get these tablets. I swear, this supplement, it will literally do wonders for you, honey. Promise you that. But you're doing well enough for this blessing to come in for you. And this is why the divine is literally making an example out of you. I do feel like, yeah, you oh, hang on a minute. Are you all right? So, on my two different decks as well, we've got the King and Queen of Wands. So, we've got two sets of divine counterparts here. Thank you, Spirit. I've got a feeling. So this could even be talking about two different aspects of yourself. But for those of you that are single, because you've mastered the masculine and feminine side of you, therefore the divine masculine or feminine is coming in for you. But we'll put that as a side note. And I'm going to put this down too. Oh, no, yeah. Okay. So remember when I said to you at the beginning, this is about how you view yourself, how you see yourself, how others see you, which doesn't freaking matter. We don't give a frick how they see us, do we, my beautiful soul family? But at the same time, it's something to do there. So I said to you, within your looks, within your finances and how you look and feel about yourself and how others perceive you. This is like ultimate. You got to remember the Queen and King of Wands. They're like the most attractive King and Queen in the deck. It is lining up, yeah. But for some of you, you are going to be getting your divine counterpart that matches you, because the divine's been all over your fine ass. The divine's been all over your fine ass, and they're literally so proud about what you've been doing, how you've been handling things, the way you've alchemized things, the realizations that you've had about yourself, and the way that you use those realizations to carry yourself forward. Did that make sense to you, my love? Yeah, it does. Yeah, it freaking does. I freaking love this. Oh my gosh, honey, this is like a whole death and rebirth. The old timeline has collapsed. It's done. It's gone. Okay. This is like complete emotional fulfillment. I'm talking, not only are your wishes coming true, which I feel like is going to be second nature to you, but, oh my gosh, wait, hold up for a second. Right, listen to me. Let me sort my seat out. Right, listen to me. Because of what in the past, you felt like nothing came into fruition, or you got dribs and drabs because you couldn't maintain your high frequency on a dominant plane, right? Okay, cool. You felt like you had unrewarded efforts. Now it's like all of those things that you felt like had unrewarded efforts are not only coming back for you, but you're getting like tenfold on top of that, okay? And this is going to lead you to complete and utter fulfillment. This is beautiful, my love, okay? I am getting initials T, N, E, P, triple E come through. F, O, Q, and D so far. Let me go here to this deck. I'm really excited for you, by the way. I'm self-made. Self-made. You're literally self-made, honey. What's this here? Money moves. Self-made. Situational single. It is. Everything I just said to you. Everything I just said to you. Yes. It is that for some of you. Your divine partner's coming in. Okay? Yes, your finances and the way you see yourself, feel about yourself, and the way you value yourself. I feel like you're there already, but it's about to skyrocket. The divine is making an example out of you. You. The divine has just said, for some of you, you need to open up another bank account or a business bank account. Okay? For some of you that are self-employed, you're about to realize that you need to make it, and if you're in America, an LLC or a limited company. If you're from UK, I don't know what it's called in other places. Okay, be mindful of, oh, hang on, stay there. What is that? Okay, no, you've done that. No, don't be mindful of nothing. They just confirmed, right? CEO energy. Yeah, big boss energy. That's you, my love. Okay, taking control, natural leadership, confidence in business. I am the boss. Divine intervention, unexpected guidance, universe stepping in, redirected paths, saved just in time. You're literally catapulting into the greatest version of yourself and your life as you know it. We're going to leave it there. If you want a private reading with me, please click the link below because I'd love to read for you. Hang on, sorry, we've got R, I, C coming out, D again. I don't know if I said these already, but you got to move where you go, okay? Triple C here. S, E, I know E came out before. Do you know what? Even if your initials haven't come out, that's just like extra confirmation if your initials are in here. But if you resonate with this reading, this is your reading, honey. And if you're not sure, book in with a private reading with me because I'd love to read for your fine arts. And if you haven't liked and subscribed already, what you doing? Come and join me. I appreciate your support. And yeah. Brilliant. Absolutely exceptional, honey.